perfect timing shot. Not a big punch, but very well timed.
LaCoursiere down 20 seconds into round 4. Spent most of the next 2.5 minutes on his bike.
He was on a motorcycle, Steve.
It was a Harley. He was fairly effective in staying away from any more big blows as we enter into round number 5.
You know, I would have expected Chavez to try and close a little more, but I'll tell you, he slowed down just a little bit.
No surprise in the online scoring. Chavez up 4-zip. Fans get into it.
Well, it would be impossible for anybody to vote the other way right now.
The only way he can win a round is they take a round away from him, and he's warned him twice already about low blows.
Just proves that the fans are paying close attention. With Chavez, is it more mental or is it more physical? Have his skills eroded, or is he just not working as hard as he used to?
I think when you get his age and you've got 100 fights, it's a wear and tear of life in the ring. I mean, he's not as fast, he's not as sure of himself, but that's what happens with those fights. It happened to Ali and Joe Louis and Marciano. My God, it happened to this guy.
Also, how psyched, how motivated could he be against a guy like LaCoursiere?
Yeah, that's true. They don't, but real punches like him have a tendency to go out and finish. You know, like he doesn't want to hang around for 10 rounds. He'll go out and finish it.
Some feel he's lost the desire and hunger, which is understandable after over 100 fights.
Well, when you owe the Mexican government a few $1 million, there's a lot of desire building up in there.
Chavez is chasing him a little more quickly, but he's still not putting together enough punches. He needs to make those punches land. You know, ram him off the shoulder, off the side of his head, the neck. Hit him anywhere. Get him to stop moving.
The thing about Chavez is he's got 2 or 3 people that you're dying to see him fight. Frankie Randall is one. Gonzalez is. I'd like to see him fight De La Hoya again without a cut. I'd like to see that go.
Many feel that is highly unlikely, as he is now the welterweight champ. Of course, Chavez, no problem with the weight. Oh, here comes a straight right hand by LaCoursiere that got through the defense, through the gloves.
It was a terrific counter uppercut. Chavez with a right hand. LaCoursiere went underneath, dug up, and hit him with a beautiful right uppercut, but not the power that he needed to hurt him.
But it was a thing of beauty. I mean, that was a good right uppercut.
Of course, every once in a while scores, but being clearly outclassed here by Chavez, even though this is not the Chavez of a few years ago.
Well, when you're as good as he is, the Chavez you see there will beat 98% of the fighters fighting. So he's not the old guy, but he's still awesome when he gets in with anybody.
Formidable, as we mentioned earlier.
Some of the things that go first with the age are the reflexes and maybe the legs, but the last thing to go is the punch. When you can punch, you can always punch.
He may not,
as George Foreman certainly proved.
He may not quite be ready for the senior circuit, but he's closing in on it. Final seconds, round 5.
So he's getting frustrated.
Vamos a poner un poquito más de ganas. No te quedes ahí paradito. Vamos a comerle terreno con las manos arriba.
Exhorting him to put a little bit more energy into it, a little bit more life.
Pero tienes que abrir.
You know, you have to open up now.
Venga, vamos a echarle un poquito de ganas. No te quedes ahí porque el tipo es muy raro.
Don't stay behind because he's running. Come on, it's time to start stepping on the gas.
Campeón ahí arriba, con todo. Vamos.
Give it everything.
Todo el caño encima, vamos.
Come on, let's finish this thing off.
Usted está bien. Tira ahí arriba, venga.
Okay, throw to the head. Finish this off. Well, when you look at what Chavez and they got kind of different opponents, but Gonzalez came out and took care of business. You know, I mean, he had to work hard. He had to take care of business. And now this guy, they're on a collision course. This guy's doing about the same thing. He's got a guy in front of him that's just surviving that fighting, and he's been sent out to destroy. Let's see what he does. You're really looking at the next 2 guys who are going to fight, Gonzalez and Chavez. I, for one, think that'd be a nice blazing fight.
Well, these fights are certainly different from what we will see. This was more of a showcase for both of them to show their skills and prep and tune up for the eventual meeting. But I'll tell you what, Chavez just doesn't have what he used to have. Miguel Angel Gonzalez might have just enough to get by him.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good fight. Very good.
LaCoursiere has traded blows with Chavez to some extent, but he's way behind at this point, halfway through the bout.
Some blood on the right eye of Chavez. He's wiping it off. Nothing bothers him more than that. This guy really hates to get cut. See? He's wiping it off right at the point.
He certainly had his history of cut.
Phone call that a friend of yours needs my help.
Olivia Regent, the fashion designer? Wasn't she married to